last we met our amazing, world-famous heroes.
Well, I wouldn't say world famous. Like, not even
Known to
close.
kings and queens.
Known to king and matrons. That one's
Godlike
correct.
heroes.
Again, no. Well, kind of. Moving on that. Maybe potential storyline later. We bring... Are you... Yeah, nah, I can't even do that. All right, I'm just going to do the normal intro. Can't even make a joke. We find ourselves once more with a team that more or less became a team because we're asked to be a team. After some time making it back in the Underdark, you managed to finally use the talisman to summon up the demon lords that were summoned here. After some trial and error of figuring out how to hide it, eventually it was just deemed, hey, let's make a hole and like stick it in the ground. Unless someone's looking for it, no one's really going to find it. And even if they were, they really wouldn't know what it is. You left. You then, air quotes, rescued two indigent servants, slaves. Well, rescued is a word for saying bought, and then stole. Rescued! Managing to secure their... I would say safety, but at the exact same time, I'm not even sure that that's true. But nonetheless...
How about provisional freedom?
Nonetheless, they're no longer in town, which is better than what they were. After speaking a bit on who will go next or what will happen next, and more or less waiting to see when the demon lords will come and more or less destroy that drow society with all the innocent people and, you know, the rest of them.
Guilt tripping us for trying to save the world.
And the rest, the lesser of TV evils, if we're going to be perfectly honest. Anyways, plus one of their own summoned them here, so who is the true bad guy? Anyways, you guys were contacted by a mechanoid individual asking for assistance on some apparent wedding that's happening soon. Apparently, while diverted from the current path, someone by the name of Zuckmoid found the more or less largest scope of micronode life within the Underdark, presumably. I don't know why that happened or who could have foreseen this, but the domain's name is Mycos, a bizarre fungal realm within the heart of the Underdark. It spans a large terrain, and in fact, it is considered by most in the Underdark to be the largest domain in the area. If somehow Zuckmoid does contact this thing and more or less binds with it, aka marriage, for funguses, I guess, it would be a travesty beyond what you first imagined. So, good news, bad news. Good news, you stopped the first wedding. Bad news, you've accidentally found a new groom. But, you know, you might be able to convince the old groom to crash a wedding. Who knows? But your team went back to the Tower of Terror, or Tower of Vengeance is his actual name, which I forgot for a second there. You gave the book away. You said, hey, don't mess with us with that bug. And it's like, sure, why not? More or less. Instead of bringing your entire team there to potentially die and, you know, not finish the exact mission, you were instead met with, who are you bringing? You brought along the band to see if they can't get you into the wedding, but first you need to get there. And since your drow friend or associate, Verzian, has never been there, he can only get you so close. But it'll definitely cut a lot of time. So, you are traversed out into the wilderness once more, fully rested, fully healed. I think you guys took a long rest. If you didn't, that's on you. This is around the fifth time That Tannhauser has died, or been poofed technically, since they don't technically die. But, very concerning. Kobo's curse was removed soon after acquiring it, and for some reason they really wanted to keep it, thinking, yeah, we were telling the truth to the matron and gonna find their brother.
I didn't want to keep it, I just didn't know how soon we could get rid of it.
Yeah. Thankfully enough, the Tower of Vengeance had a eclipse mechanism that prevented scrying in the area, so you were fine for the moment. So getting rid of it, useful. Now you find yourselves back in the cave system, wandering, looking around, and I want one of you to roll survival. Trip looks towards all of you. This is going to be like the 30th voice or pattern I give him. Well then all, it does seem that we have a wedding to crash, perhaps. Does anyone know the way? Anyone?
Is that good for your business?
Try.
More or less, depends.
Ooh. Well, I have a suggestion. I think we should have me not try to lead the way.
Wired
I could,
Estate.
but it'd be
If anybody,
expensive.
if anybody else has a decent survival, I can help. But
Yeah, sure. I can lead. That's fine.
That's fine, dude.
Yeah, Wired Estate, that's fine. Unfortunately, we can traverse the surface, but not exactly the Underdark. So, anyone's help would be beneficial.
and I can assist. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Bract, go ahead and roll survival with advantage.
22.
Very nice.
Nice. Investigating the area, you can tell more or less the direct path to take. They told you to avoid as much as possible any myconoid life in the area, i.e. mushrooms, fungus, and anything of that nature. You traverse around the area, and all of you do feel a daunting presence around you. It is very hard to avoid this type of growth. As mentioned beforehand, this fungal network is presumably the largest within the network system of this mortal coil. Weird way of saying the biggest fungal network within the Underdark. I don't know why I went that way. Anyways, very hard to avoid, but nonetheless, you do avoid it a good amount, and none of you step on it unless you actively step on it. But all the while, you are moving and traversing through it, and it does feel like you're always being watched or have a strange sensation around you. But you are keeping an eye on things, and from time to time, Bract, you do see footsteps moving around the cave systems you're currently traversing, but none of them heading towards your direction. In fact, they all seem to be going away from the path you're taking. Based off of the information you all have, it does feel like you're going the right way. You just don't know how long it's going to take. Based off of what Verizian did state, maybe 2 to 3 days. By the time you do make it to your current destination, you do find what appears to be small little fragment pieces of crystals within the ground. Pink coloration in nature, and they do give off a small tinted glow to them, as if phosphorus, or at the very least, bioluminescent, which would make them organic, but, whatever. You are easily enough able to make camp. Someone go ahead and roll for me stealth, so, you hide your camp well enough that you aren't spotted.
That I will make an attempt at.
I gotta say, I'm the tour guide, not the camouflage boy.
I can assist.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
All right, flank. Oh, just 27.
There's always next time.
That's 27. Lol.
You are able to make a camp system, bringing aboard camouflage techniques that you know and have been trained for within your own military rank, coating the area so it is not easily seen. In fact, you make a choke point. So if anyone comes near, if one of you, I assume you're taking shifts on sleeping, finds them, you can easily strike in while also calling for your team for backup. So there are 3 shifts to take. Who's taking first, second, and third?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I'll take
And,
second.
Do I have dark vision? Yes, I do. I'll take second.
Then I'll
because
take
that-
third.
Oh wait, it's all in darkness, right? There's no daylight.
It's like a
Yeah,
low,
it's a cave.
barely light vision because of the crystals.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, in that case, I'll take third. It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I have been playing way too much with games that have daylight and shit. It's confusing me.
That's fair.
We're underground. It's always dark.
In the dark.
It's always dark unless I need it to be brighter.
Yeah.
Unless you
Okay.
put your face in the light.
Boom, I believe you went first, so while everyone else sleeps, Boom, go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Blurp.
I could not have volunteered.
Yeah, it's a good thing I rolled at advantage because that first number is not great.
Uh, yeah. While looking around you and making sure things are okay, nothing seems to be predominantly around other than your teammates. You do feel like they're stirring in their sleep, but, they could be having nightmares, which is not uncommon in the dark, but more on that maybe later. Looking
Okay.
through the hallway system of the cavern, you can tell that something is clicking toward your direction. Because of the current viewpoint that you have, they wouldn't be able to see you before you saw them. So you don't make a move, but you do draw out weapons just in case.
Okay,
Moving forwards toward your direction, do you have dark vision?
Yep, I'm a kitty gato. I've got dark vision.
That is not always
Yeah.
the case, but okay.
Well, I mean, I'm a tabaxi kitty gato, and it does say dark vision on my sheet.
Again, not always the case. For some reason, until recently.
Alrighty.
It's fine. I believe you, Boom. I just remember a point in time when Tabaxis didn't have dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Months ago.
Yeah, anyways, you don't move, but these things move towards your direction, and you do see what appears to be almost like a slithering creature heading your direction. It has 4 hind legs moving towards your direction, but its tail is slithering on the ground. It has a projected beak-like system of a mouth and tendrilled I can't even describe this properly. I'm just going to show you an image.
1,000 words.
It looked like this. Oops, wrong layer. It looked like this.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Gross.
Yeah,
Wow, that is bad ratio.
that does not look wonderful.
Go ahead and roll for me history to see if you may know the creature.
Might have gone to college together.
Love that.
Oh, no.
I don't mean personally.
Love that as a reaction to the seeing that, going, have I seen that before?
You have heard of these things. In fact, these things are not exactly good for you, or for anyone in general. They are truly a monstrosity based off the knowledge you know. They are generally neutral, but they will attack anything if they are hungry enough. They are not exactly the most intelligent things in the world, so they can easily be dominated by anything that could dominate them, basically. And by their own image, not exactly the most charismatic thing. These things are known as Grick. Thankfully enough, this isn't an alpha Grick. which just means the pack leader. These things attack with either its beak or tentacles. Just don't get caught by it and you should be fine.
All right. You said it's not an alpha male?
No.
All right.
You know that Gricks come in two different varieties. One is known as an alpha Grick, which is the pack leader, far bigger than this. And this one is just a standard size medium monstrosity. Gricks themselves, however, follow a pack leader, but doesn't have to necessarily be an alpha Grick. So if there's one around, there just might be a leader leading them. Some sort of leader. But it does seem to be looking around, but not, catching your eye. Do you need anything before anything else happens?
Well, I guess at this point it would make sense to wake everybody up. Guess I could ask an awkward question, but I'm debating on that.
What do you got there? Unfathomable horrors?
Huh? All right. Gothos, wake up.
Now what?
I see a Grick.
That's great, buddy. Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I forgot to cast the hut.
Do it now.
It takes some time, I think.
Fine. I'll make sure it doesn't eat us.
How quiet
Let
were
me
you
verify.
guys? I assume
Yeah,
some.
casting time 1 minute.
Growing up in the Underdark, you wake up quiet.
Yeah. Just in case. I'm gonna keep Boom's stealth roll. Gotho's roll stealth. I'll give you advantage.
Oh boy. So normal because I sleep in my armor.
No, it's not
Huh?
as if you're moving. It's just vocal patterns. Well, your
Okay.
vocal cords. I don't know why I said patterns.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't seem to notice you. Gothos, you growing up, not like heavily deep into the Underdark, but you've been around. Gricks are very hard to spot if they're not moving. Thankfully enough, you spotted this one because it was moving. They're easily able to blend in with rocky terrain.
Is it moving towards us?
It's just looking around, feeling the ground, as if looking for something, but doesn't seem to be catching your glimpse.
Do I know if these things can burrow?
Like in the earth?
Yeah.
I think he rolled a 16. No, they don't. They're not burrowing creatures.
Okay.
The best way you understand them are very angry creatures, like territorial to a nature. But they don't break through rock. They just blend in quite well if they're not moving.
All right.
How big is Leoman's tiny hut again?
I think it's 10-foot radius.
And are we all cozied up?
Okay.
We
Yeah.
sleep dogpile style.
Okay.
Yeah,
Soon,
I mean it's.
after a little bit, it does seem to be walking away. It was looking for something, and it did not find it. I will tell you, it rolled a 14, so it didn't even find you guys also, if you were the things
Alright.
it was looking for.
All right. Well, once I'm sure it's made it away, I'm gonna go ahead and start ritual casting the tiny hut. Actually, yeah, I have to ritual cast it. Why do I not have any high? Wait, no, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and upcast it. Not that that means anything, but yeah, I'll spend a 4th level slot to. Oh wait, no, I do have to ritual cast it because I don't actually have it prepared. Okay.
10 and plus
Alright,
1
Gothos.
minute later, you ritually cast the hut, surrounding your friends and comrades. Toulouse, Brock, and Kobo, and NPCs All of you, while this is happening, because Boom only woke up Gothos, roll for me intelligence checks.
See if you're smart enough to know how to sleep.
I'm fast asleep.
You just click on the word intelligence. I probably should have made it a save now that I think about it. But this was more meant to see if your mind was able to understand what's currently happening. 15, 13, 18. DC to beat was 15, so Kobo, not exactly sure what's going to happen with you. Okay. Bracked and Toulouse, you begin to feel a sensation within your mindscape, and Kobo, you as well. But first, those two. Feeling a strange sensation of it's as if being watched, and even when you go to sleep, you feel that ever-growing presence. It begins to feel as if a sensational burn is breaking through your mind, and it feels as if you're getting a migraine, but far, far worse. All the while, you're feeling this while sleeping. In your own subconscious and as well in your own dream state, you do feel your conscious waking up within that realm. There is nothing else around you, but you do see something emerging out of the ether. A
I forgot
bright,
we were cursed.
a bright. You're not cursed. It's something else. Well, you might be cursed, but this is something else. A bright
Let's have our dream.
eye looks towards both of you, and in a very daunting presence, you feel a sensation as if truly being watched, but having words spoken to you, but not understanding them. Do either of you know deep speech?
Mm, I mean, I could like if am I able to cast comprehend language?
I don't think so while asleep.
Okay. Worth
You
the
have
try.
no power
Worth
here.
the try. Worth the try. I go to sleep with it on just to get. No, I'm just kidding. Nope.
What about you, Bract?
What? Nope. I don't speak deep speech.
Okay. You just feel a sensation of something speaking within your own mind. You're able to safeguard it because, you guys are mentally aware of this situation at hand. You feel something looking at you, and you more or less shut it down, using your own intelligence to waft it away. You still feel that presence, but nothing had harmed you. Now going to Kobo.
Uh-oh.
Kobo, you feel a strange sensation within your mind, that burning, as if looking into the sky and staring at the sun for, I don't know, like an hour. It is not a good thing to do, mind you. It feels truly horrific. You see something emerge out of the ether of nothingness as you understand you're unconscious and sleeping. You can't even understand what is happening right now, but you do feel a sensation hitting you with something. And go ahead and roll for me a intelligence saving throw. That is just not the number I was hoping for. And you can't even re-roll it because it's not a natural one.
Knock
He's
it
got-
over, then it's infinitely high.
Oh no.
I can burn a luck point.
Although a dogma
I-
did say
I-
not the number I was looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will tell you can, but if you do, you will not have it the following day.
It's not going to recharge in the night.
Oh,
It might be worth it. Up to you, Kobo.
I'll go ahead and. Okay, I'm ticking down. There.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Let me see what I would have
Upgradable.
rolled.
20.
Now
How
it
crazy would you get?
7. It's not really an. Ironically enough, it's not a bad one. It's kind
Kobo
of
saved
dumb.
himself from a good effect.
It's kind of dumb. No, it's just.
Oh,
Uh,
a random madness.
no. It's the fact that wouldn't affect you because you're already underneath the effect. It's not
Ooh.
important. You feel something like burning into your cells as if they are wasting away the energy within them. As if you've grown sluggishness and fatigued, but thankfully enough, your mind is protecting you right now, and you are able to stave it away. Thankfully enough, you are able to rest. However, Boom, when you're constructing and finalizing your magnificent tent, I forgot which spell you were going to actually use. You do
Liam's tiny
see
hut.
Liam's tiny hut. You do see Kobo more or less kick in his sleep, but nothing else happens. Second watch, which would be Gothos, but you've been awake for... Unless you
I mean,
immediately went
after
back to
the
sleep.
If once the hut was up, I assume there's no reason for Gothos to still be awake, right?
Yeah, that's true. You fall asleep
So that'd be 11 minutes plus however long it took us to wait for the thing to leave.
like 30 minutes. You'd be fine. Yeah, you'd be fine. I don't care. Enough. Gothos, you wake up after Boom, I don't know, nudges you awake. He doesn't drop kick you or anything like that, unless he wants to. But you more or less rise up.
Unless
Well,
he
yeah,
wants
actually, if he's
to-
taking... Yeah, never mind.
And
You were gonna cast more spells or something?
I'm
I was
assuming
going to say, if it was near the end of the shift, you might have just started your second watch a little early, basically.
Yeah, they're for 3 characters. I think they have to do 4-hour shifts.
yeah, you'd be fine. Anyways,
4-hour shifts, but a long rest is only 8 hours.
Exactly, but if you're a character that takes watch, then you have to then take extra time.
I think you have to at
And-
least rest for 6 hours.
Is
But
it
that's
on
Yeah,
6?
2 hours of light
A
activity.
technical long rest is 8 hours, but I think like DMs go with a 6-hour time frame. So, you know, people that are on watch still get their long rest.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress. You wake up. You're fine. Boom doesn't drop kick you. He likely explains to you how to, you know, view the area without being spotted. So go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Have I summoned Tannhauser back yet since we've been on the road?
Yes.
I assume I wouldn't have walked this whole way. That'd be crazy. Can I use Tannhauser's perception?
No, but I'll give you advantage. Again.
Fine.
You know what? I'll give you advantage plus proficiency.
Oh, I'm proficient. Okay. I'm just gonna put the proficiency on for just this. Proficiency off. Proficiency on again because advantage. I'm not great at this. Proficiency off.
You're not great at this.
Well, it didn't. It didn't really help. It's probably nothing. I'm a pretty confident guy.
As you presumably may die with a 12. You're fine.
Stupid Underdark.
You
don't
didn't
burst my
encounter
bubble.
anything. Thankfully enough, you're the one that failed.
Mhm.
No. Your
No pressure back.
watching period is restless, wondering if the next sound you hear might attack you, but over the course of time, nothing does. You've dropkicked Bracked awake. Nothing happens because you're like 1/5 the size, maybe?
That's our team's thing now.
But drop kicking Bracked.
People
Okay.
awake.
Oh,
Just drop kicking anyone
Okay.
awake. It doesn't have to be Bracked. It just currently
Okay.
Bracked.
Just
You wake
be
up.
wary. Because he will drop kick you too.
Hey, I have no doubt that if I take a rest after you, the DM's gonna say, and he gets drop kicked away.
No, you just nudge him awake. It's fine. It's just me being dumb. Brad, go I assume Gothos tells you how to look through the cave system, so go ahead and roll perception check with advantage.
I already had advantage, but sure, perception.
Oh, that nullifies itself then.
No, that means I get a +5 on my advantage, right?
No. And you're not an elf either, so you don't get superior advantage, which is stupid. Anyways,
Experience superior advantage.
truly, they do have that. I'm not even joking. It's like
That's
very
a big
specific, but
yes.
it's dumb. Anyways, you don't notice anything, and thankfully enough, nothing attacks you. Well, maybe not thankfully enough, because you probably wanted to attack something. But you do see
I'm bored.
out of
He'll just have to drop kick everybody awake in the morning.
you do see out of the entire cave system, small grooves have been more or less cut into it. It is the way you're going, and you're not sure if the grooves have been cut the direction you were going or the direction you were coming from. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can tell that like etchings have been cut through from time to time. They seem sporadic and random though. Maybe something was attacked and like slashed through, but it's not new. Like it was maybe a day or two ago.
It's pretty new.
I mean, like it didn't happen tonight or today. It's recent, is what I would say.
Okay.
But you take note of that at the very least.
And
And there are no correlating footprints with those types of gestures, which normally there would be.
Strange.
Sure, great.
There's gold in those mountains.
Eventually, the waiting period of sleeping does finish, and Brat dropkicks everyone. Everyone loses 1d10 points of health. No, you don't.
No, it is just Gotos. It's just Gotos.
Yeah.
No, everyone wakes up fine.
The rest I will just poke with a finger.
All right, that would have been over 10% of my hit points.
Yeah, oh god.
Didn't we give you like an amulet of health to up your constitution to 19?
Yeah, but I got some like attunement issues I got to sort through first.
He hasn't even put it on.
Yes!
You should do that in the morning.
Okay, I'm wearing it. I'm just not attuned to it.
He has been wearing it like for months now, and it's like, yeah.
It's just,
I feel so healthy. I have metric hit points now.
guys, I'm so tough now.
Like he literally has an item that doubles his hit points, and he's like, nah, fam, I don't need it.
Anyway.
Have you seen my wand?
Well, Brack's looking a little frail.
I have a con of 22, my friend.
Anyways.
Yeah, but you haven't even crossed 200 hit points.
Yeah.
No, I'm just on 175.
Anyways, as
I'm
your
saying 163.
as your tent is destroyed because time frame, or like you released it, I think it lasts for like 8 hours, so it had like maybe
It'll
2 hours
disappear
left.
as soon as I step out of it anyway.
Your team more or less wakes up. Vault does look towards all of you. All right, I think we're well rested enough. Brat, where are you going?
Careful, I think there's a cliff over there.
Brat, where are you going?
Don't
I
jump.
don't know.
Back doesn't want to defecate in front of the team. What do
Yeah.
What do you guys do in the morning?
Oh crap.
Sorry.
That's
I'm a
what
bit giddy.
prestidigitation is for.
This isn't Harry Potter. Which is also a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a thing.
Yes.
Defecatus expellus.
Trip then states, all right, then, don't really know what's going on. Again, this is not even my voice that I did like 10 minutes ago. Regardless,
It's a rough night.
you guys find anything last night? If not, we can go ahead and move forwards. Brat, I don't know why you're hiding behind Gothos, but good on you. He's like
He's modest.
1/8 your
It's
No,
size.
I'm just trying to sit on the spider.
Well, Well, I saw a Grick lurking around last night.
Hey, Greg?
I don't know if that's.
You can't
Greg is a
confirm.
friend of mine.
No, Grick. Grick.
Hey, Greg.
Ick.
No.
Unless your friend has a really, really horrible mouth problem and a beak.
Yeah, Greg.
Probably wasn't.
Yeah, Greg.
All right.
He's an
Greg.
Aarakocra.
I was gonna make the same joke. Wire dust stain. Those kind of things are usually pack animals. Thankfully enough, it didn't find us. Surprised you didn't wake us up for that, though. But whatever. We should probably be wary while we're moving forwards, then. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys are sneakier when you're asleep.
Mhm.
This is accurate for me.
Not for me.
To be fair, Toulouse is always sneaky.
Until you snores. No.
I did
Well,
not.
that's the problem. Is
You just
Toulouse
said you were
is so
less
stealthy,
sneaky.
I didn't notice him there.
That's true. Vault dust state. Sure. All right then. Anyone want to lead the way this time, or should we go with someone new?
Well, Brack did all right.
Sneaky person,
Huh?
scouty person, the rest
I'll
of us.
scout ahead. I scout ahead?
Go ahead and roll for me stealth, and because you're actually aware of potential danger, advantage.
Ooh.
Man, you guys need advantage today.
Yeah, for real.
14 was a natural 1.
Yeah, I'm sneaky.
You begin to move forwards into the area above everyone else. They're more or less following along, but at a distance, but close enough that you'd be able to shout at them if need be to stop. After a while, you all begin to see more and more of those crystals growing and growing further up from the ground, or being more visible from the ground. It becomes far more bright than you would imagine, and it's now considered a low light vision area. So even if you don't have dark vision, you at least can see to a degree. But Toulouse, looking around ahead of you, he can see a little bit more. Go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage since you are very, very stealthy.
Okay.
Now Toulouse is a rogue, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Use a perception check. Perception, and there it is.
All right. Well, so technically your 14 was a 23.
Oh.
Yeah, we're past 9th level. We're 9th level, right?
Or 11th
cannot
level,
roll.
so Toulouse should have reliable talent.
Yeah.
Yes, Brat. 11 is higher than 9. The more we know.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. No, we're not even 11. We're 12.
Yeah.
All right, you leveled up a couple of sessions ago. What am I talking about? The more we know. Anyways,
Or did somebody forget to level up over there?
I'm level 11. We're level 12 now?
Yeah, we
Yep.
should all be level 12.
the number
Yeah,
might...
we-
We level up.
Oh no, Gothos, you forgot to tell people. Oh wait,
But that's
he's not
okay.
even
I
here.
still have reliable talent.
Yeah, you should.
I do
It's
have
fine.
that.
You
yeah.
just have probably a little bit more health, and I don't know what.
I'll
you would
level up next time. No.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. You might have leveled up and
Yeah.
not changed the number. It
No,
happens a
I
lot to my
definitely
players.
didn't level up.
Also,
I would've
I thought there was a button for reliable talent in Roll20.
I don't think so.
I just have it written down.
I think it's just like a thing that is put on your character sheet, but no real air quotes button for it, other than pasting it in chat. Anyways,
No, there is. You can do it under the gear thing. The very last thing.
Go
It
to
should be
the
at the very
gear.
bottom.
what about?
Yeah, if you go to the bottom center,
Hmm.
it says reliable talent. If you switch it to on, it'll automatically just make your rolls 10.
Oh, you mean an attribute modifier? Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
Where do I?
It also specifically says it on these.
an applied modifier.
So-
That is, man, my English today.
You know where it says core bio spells? That gear.
Oh, that
Then you'll
gear.
see.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in the middle at the bottom.
But I only need to turn this on sometimes, right? Or do I have this on all the time?
You leave
It's
it
for
on.
it's for the stuff that you're good at. If you have
Okay,
Yeah, you
proficiency in it, yeah, it'll just make it so that if you roll below 10, they just display 10 as the roll.
Okay, I understand. So I
Yeah.
want to turn it on. Where is the reliable timer?
Yeah, it's almost the very bottom of the middle column.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is.
Okay. It's when you're looking for like perception or something like these are in alphabetical order. I'm not dumb. Why can't I find it?
I
I
do it
found
all the
it. I
time.
turned it on. I
Okay.
turned it on. Thank you.
Roll perception again, just in case.
Yeah,
Okay.
try and roll something
perception.
really bad.
Okay, nothing changes on that front. Good to know. We're keeping the 15, which is enough. Looking around, you can tell that there are some groove marks along the pathway that you've currently taken. I'm just going to copy and paste you there. Groove marks that you see that are along the wall system. However, you also see that there is an opening embankment that stretches out for hundreds and hundreds of feet downwards till eventually you hit ground, which hopefully enough you don't accidentally drop into. The area itself
What?
does feel lived in, and you can tell that there are pittering, pattering, suggested things living around here. With the size of your group, you would likely be spotted unless you're careful. Anyone making any noise would cause, if there's something here, it to notice you.
Hey, Toulouse, what do you say? Just kidding.
I'd boop him on the back of the head. Now he takes that 1d10 damage.
Gong.
No. You can tell that this area is lived in. And by the information that Boom gave you earlier today, unless you're looking for them, the things called Grick might be around here. And unless they move, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Do you double back to tell your team?
Yep.
Okay. Easily enough, you come back to your team and remind them to be very stealthy.
Yeah. Hey guys, be quiet. There's a bunch of them things up ahead, probably.
So you're saying is that Greg is up ahead.
Yeah, they look like they've. It looks like a bunch of them live there.
The whole being quiet thing is kind of shrugs his shoulders, grind, changing. Kind of an issue for me.
A whole clan of Gregs.
Well, we could go a different way, I guess. I don't know.
There wasn't really another pathway around. At least not the way you're going. You might be able to find another way around, but that would be a lot of time finding another cave system. Just for a maybe.
Well,
I mean, we can try, sure, but anybody has any tips or whatever?
yeah, you gotta be super quiet. You gotta wear really soft clothes. Maybe you should just stay on Tannhauser's back.
That wouldn't help.
Well, yeah.
It would still jingle.
Which is annoying considering it was refashioned for a drow sensibility. Be quiet now.
Oh, that is true.
Well, if we think we're going to be getting into trouble potentially, I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Good idea.
I think the actual attribute we gave you was no longer disadvantage on stealth.
Did we? Okay, I don't have that written
I
down.
think so. You paid a lot for it, and I think that's what I gave you.
No, we got it off the dead dwarf and then had it refashioned for like 100 gold or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, then it's
Yeah,
still
there
has
was-
disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, fine. But you made it have spider webs, you bastard.
Because you had a drow work on it.
No, technically, did we have the drow work on it? I thought
Yes.
most. No, yeah. Okay.
Well, Drow Society.
Yeah.
It was a technical tiefling. But you have to go into the same type of mental fortitude living in that kind of environment.
Sure. At least I don't have to attune to it.
Yeah. I digress. You mentioned the other things you were told to Luce. He goes to explain that there were groove marks along the wall in a strange fragmental pattern system. There's very hard not to encounter fungus and mushrooms in the area. And again, the crystals go through the environment, causing a low light vision area. You can tell that if, air quotes, Gregs are around, they would be near imperceptive.
Imperceptible or imperceptive of us?
Maybe both.
Imperceptive means they're very bad at looking for stuff. Imperceptible means they're very hard to spot.
You don't know if the thing has eyes.
Okay. All teeth.
Oh, teeth and tentacle. Yeah. Everyone go ahead and roll for me. And unfortunately, this is not a group check. This is a singularity check. Single check.
Maybe you guys go first. I'll be in the back.
What are we rolling?
Stealth.
What are you rolling?
Okay.
Animal handling? Oh.
But I'm rolling stealth. When are we doing it? Now!
That's strength
Oh,
check?
sorry,
Sure.
I still had my thing on.
It's
Oh, hold on a second. I'll reroll that.
much better.
Stealth. Trust me, I'm very good at this. Did press
Probably
the
better
button.
than I am today.
There we go.
Wow. All right.
Nice.
Also, isn't there like a button for halfling luck?
I think most halflings just remember it.
Yeah,
I will look. I don't remember seeing one.
I'm sure there is,
Yeah.
though.
on the left bar, in the
Halfling
top
luck,
block,
yeah.
there are four squares. It's the second one from the top. Halfling luck.
Oh, halfling luck. Yeah, and it is checked. But
Oh.
Huh.
I guess you rolled 2 natural ones twice, I guess? I
don't-
can believe it. Nah, that's probably something with roll 20. Anyways, you got a 19.
That
Doesn't
just
matter.
rolled 20 being borked.
Surprise, surprise. Anyways, most of the team does venture forwards, and also I was going to make a pointed note. The NPCs are just going to roll whatever they roll. It mainly involved you guys. I was going to have an NPC ruin you guys. You guys can do that on your own.
Oh,
Hey,
is
we're-
you now?
Hey,
Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Okay. I lost audio.
Hmm.
No, what were we saying? I mean, my halfling luck thing is checked, but it doesn't.
It probably rolled 20 being weird.
we shoulder shrugged. That was a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I just made a joke of saying the NPCs roll whatever they roll. They're not going to be the ones that mess you up. You guys can do that on your own. You don't need to
I
help.
got a 12.
Anyways, your team does get pretty far without encountering anything to a degree. Soon enough, you do feel a strange presence, and that strange presence of always being watched feels even more and more proverbially there. Again, my English is terrible, but you know what I mean. Predominantly, no, that's still wrong. Perpetually
Is it
there.
mushrooms watching us?
Actually,
I got it eventually. But thank you. I would state that Gothos and Boom, you would also have to make an intelligence check when you were sleeping, but I forgot, so I'm just going to say you bypassed it.
lucky us. I thought the hut blocked it. But anyway.
Oh, it might have. Yeah, it did. Let's just say it did.
You're like, we'll go with that.
However, soon enough, you are surrounded by things as they begin to move around you. Boom, you notice something coming in from your 5 o'clock. Brack, you notice something on the other end coming from your 6:30? Around
It's 7.
7. On the
I'd
other
go at
end,
8
you do
o'clock.
see something coming towards you at your 9. Well, I guess it depends on who. I don't know why I'm doing this. It doesn't involve it. And then
So
you
you can
see
see them, but
someone coming from your 1 o'clock.
Rat,
However,
check your 745.
something does come down from the ceiling, which was something no one really bothered to check.
we didn't bother to check anything.
That is true. You mainly rolled stealth, and unless you made noise, it would have not encountered these things. I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative / turn order.
But
Is that a
I made too much
skull?
noise.
For sure, the band would
Oh,
not
I know what
be
that
there.
is. Fuck that.
The band's going to be behind here. Position yourselves however you like within the scope of 15 feet.
What is the front? I'm gonna guess this is the front.
Yes. The band would for sure not be the ones leading the
Yeah.
charge.
I mean, if this is like the order we were in stealthing, no. But if this is the order we get to like battle formations, then
No, this is the
Performance
order when you
round.
guys were stealthing.
Yep.
I said I was going to be in the back. Sorry, team.
I said I was in the front, so yes.
Yes,
Sorry, sadly I rolled rubbish. Also,
Can we get a turn order thing?
yeah.
You will.
Also,
You
will.
725, not
You said roll
745.
initiative. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I was waiting to.
So 2 of those funny-looking worm things, and 2 with the octopus faces.
The air quotes Gregs are basically the exact same thing. The giant skeletal thing with moss growing all over it and a fungal swarm on the back of its head. That's new.
I was gonna say that looks like a beholder's skull flying around.
Could be.
Yeah, that looks
Ooh,
like
be.
could be like it. You know what? I'm not gonna say what it is because we don't do
forget.
metagaming here,
Yeah.
I've watched the video. I just forget what it is.
right? So we don't do metagaming around here.
No. We do killing beholders, though. That's the thing we've done a lot of.
Yeah.
Sadly, this thing doesn't have eye stalks, though.
Sadly, I also
Man.
rolled a natural 20.
Jiminy Christmas. Sure, that was... Yeah, the big guy did. No.
The Gregs
but-
rolled 3 and a 4, though.
So what you're saying is that the flying head rolled like a 16, right? Because it's dead.
Oh, and
Oh, no.
the band rolled a
Or
natural 20.
Can you please stop doing that?
No, I'm not rolled a 1.
It's wildly terrifying.
Oh, guys.
Is it a floating head beholder undead looking thing, or is there like mossy body or something, or just so we have a better idea? Looking at?
Yeah, just give me a second. Kobo, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
If you got a 23, it's at least 3. Yeah.
Okay. Even though I rolled a natural 20, I'm going to say you go first.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
Because that's how numbers work.
I mean, it has its own modifier. I just don't want to tell you the modifier.
Hmm.
Oh, oops. I accidentally clicked a button.
Oops, I did it again.
Okay, there we go. Trip would be going behind the thing, though. Okay. Greetings, mortals. Are you ready to somehow survive this deadly-looking encounter? This thing
Yes.
comes from the roof itself, saying something in your minds. It doesn't move its jaw, but you feel a sensation within your own mindscapes. While it does look predominantly like a giant skull with one beaming, glowing eye in the middle, but it only looks like a pearl shining within that skull, you do see that
Right, like
moss and mushrooms coat the entire being, and small pearls of light of red also glow around the thing. It does say something to you all, and do any of you know deep speech?
Not the same as Abyssal?
Nope.
No.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
They share a lot
Is
of
that the joke?
cognates.
Do they share a root language? No.
Yeah, no, I don't have deep speech.
Deep speech is basically telekinetic communication with one another.
Hmm.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. You begin to hear something grinding in your mind, but you can't perceive what it means. Kobo, you're up first.
Alrighty then.
It's the dude from my dreams.
And I don't like it. I'm gonna take one step forward, so I'm right up, right up alongside with Bract. I'm going to stomp forward, and with one hand facing out, I am going to quicken spell, firebolt, and hit this guy.
You hit
My bonus action.
Greg to the left.
Greg.
Greg.
Ooh.
And that's a natural one. Hold on a second.
Is that a halfling luck?
I think
Can
all
you do that?
natural ones are.
God, why are halflings so overpowered? Sorry, but come on.
It's not really overpowered. It's just the one.
It's a little
Oh,
much, but
12.
yeah, whatever.
Especially given the other one looks like it probably missed anyway.
Yeah. You aim for Greg. Bract is concerned for a little bit until he realizes, oh, nope, looks more like a tentacled chicken monster than Greg. You're fine to go. Shoot a firebolt into the area, and you just hit the ground close, but not close enough.
And as my action, I am going to upcast Agnar's Scorcher.
What's Agnar's ritual?
Aganazar's Scorcher.
Oh, I heard Agnar's ritual.
No, he said Scorcher.
Weird.
He said Scorcher.
I heard gibberish Scorcher.
If I had to guess, I just zoned out and heard something random.
You're just like, Agnars, I know what this is.
Oops, I can't do that with that account. A line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Just standard, no upcasting?
I
No, he
did
said-
upcast it to 6.
Okay,
Jiminy.
Level
cool.
6.
I don't think it gets any longer, but it does get more dangerous. Which direction are you shooting?
That would be. Oh, wait. Come on,
One would.
do the thing. There we go. Right here.
Julie, do the thing.
Right here, see it?
Okay.
Can you imagine? It's like, no, it's that one of the little guys, level 6. I just want him gone. No.
You shoot a gout of
Fancy.
flame into the area, burning through, making a dexterity save. What's the number to beat? 18. Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. It does not succeed on this save. So the flames
like-
engulf it for 8,
78?
19, 27 points of damage. And it
You already
burns
rolled.
through.
Ah.
I believe you have movement. Do you want to take it?
Excuse me.
I'll stand my ground right there with Brett.
Okay.
Or no,
Wise
I'll
word.
take one step back.
This isn't Florida, Kobo.
that?
This isn't
Actually,
Florida,
I'll take-
Kobo.
I'll take a step back because I know somebody's behind me who wants to get
I
in
s-
front.
I stand
I
with
just-
Bract. Yeah, that's in
Great.
Florida.
I just like Brack side-eyeing Kobo because we can see your health totals and it's like,
Gotta up those rookie numbers, boy.
As a flame jettison in front of it, the Gregs begin to shout and scream toward you guys. It is a horrendous noise, as if you're plucking the feathers off of a living creature. This thing, whatever this thing is, begins to float towards you, but not exactly all the way there. As it begins to move forwards,
better hope this guy wasn't just trying to be like, hello, welcome to my domain. I understand it's a bit tricky to get used to deep speech, but I hope you'll be understanding.
As it begins to move forwards, you all feel a strange sensation around you. As if
Yeah, I should have cast.
an aura has been just struck you all. It's a worse sensation, but similar sensation when you're around Gothos.
Oh.
But that
Okay.
is something you're feeling right now, nauseated. And that's just a thing you can do. I said worse. At any rate.
You're like similar, but you're still nauseated. It's like Gothos, but it's like there's two of them.
I mean, like
No.
an area effect thing.
I make them feel unafraid, goddammit. I've got an aura.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's what I'm saying, area effect. Anyways, Brack, Kobo, and Nom Nom. Sure, why not? It would make the most sense, logically. I want you all to roll something for me. For you, Nom Nom, that would be something they roll. Brack, go ahead and roll for me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah.
Kobo, roll for me a constitution saving throw. Oh, wait, sorry. One. A
Oh, wait, I'm a
wisdom
barbarian.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
So many saving throws.
Okay, thankfully enough, Brack has advantage on dexterity saves.
Oh, are these saving throws?
They are saving throws, so your boon does help out. What's the
Yeah.
current attribute to it?
I think it's still just +5. Just
So
+5.
Okay. So Kobo, that would be 15.
Tom's its first dexterity save.
3.
20.
Yeah. You guys begin to feel a strange sensation as these floating crystal pearl lights in the sky just rush towards your direction. They hit your frame and body, but Brack, you feel a strange sensation coming over you, but you just more or less flex the magic away, or whatever this thing is, and the pearl begins to move back in the direction. Nom Nom does basically the exact same thing. Unfortunately, though, Kobo, that 15 is not enough. As you begin to look
Rats.
towards this thing... Go ahead, Gothos.
I said rats.
Oh.
That's all.
I thought you were going to say it was a little bit more.
No.
As
Well,
you
I'm
begin
not
to look
that
towards this thing,
charismatic.
you feel as if you can't harm this creature. You are now under the charm effect.
Okay, and the charm effect is I just can't harm this creature, or I'm
Mm.
in control.
You consider it your friend, I believe. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, hey, why are you guys attacking the big beholder skull? I know Larry from way back.
Just make
What do you know?
Yeah, just making sure I have yeah, okay.
More or less, whenever you look at it, it looks like a friend to you. You wouldn't feel like attacking this thing. At any rate, thankfully enough, it's just that. That being said, before Trip gets to go, a layer effect happens.
A layer effect.
All around you, strange eyes and tendrils begin to overlap the area. And currently, starting on your guys' turn, you guys must make a dexterity saving throw.
This is concerning.
Yes. Maybe. Trip gets to go. On Trip's turn, he must make a dex check. 13 plus 2 is 15. Does it make it? Wire and Volt also go on the exact same turn. That is not good.
All plus
I think
5s.
with the save of your bonus, I think they do pass, but barely. Let's see here. Yes, I do. Thankfully enough, it's 5. The tendrils begin to almost overlap them, but thankfully enough, they're able to move around it. They do state, not exactly fighters. Again, this is Trip's third voice today. Anyways, we're a band. We can't really do much. Wire gives Kobo Bardic Inspiration, Trip gives Gothos Bardic Inspiration, and Volt gives Toulouse Bardic Inspiration.
Inspire us. Shoot some flares at the thing's eyes. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Currently, it's 1d8.
All right.
Shoot flares with flare.
Right.
Also, pro tip, stay close to me, but I'm going to go close to it.
Either
But
way,
I'm helping you out with the aura. It's your decision.
with their actions, they do take defensive stances. Gothos.
Yeah, I'm going to do what Gothos does best.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Charge. I'm
Put your
pretty
foot
good
in your
at that
mouth
now.
with drow matrons.
That wasn't that bad. So are the mushrooms on the map like bad? Can I step here and not get mushroomed?
You just generally, your Machinoid companion, formerly, just told you to try to avoid them as much as possible. If you
Yeah.
encounter them, you can step on them. It's just the less, the better.
Well, there's no way to avoid it here unless I jump to the ceiling. And there's no mushrooms there.
You do have a spider.
Yes. And it is very good at jumping.
Yeah.
Spiders don't
Listen,
have
I'm going to move up to the
legs.
enemy and attack if it's possible for me to do it from a death from above position. Why not? Because you'll make me roll extra things for it. And there's no benefit to the actual attack. However,
Spiders have thin, spindly legs. You could probably just step around.
Like, you're just going in the middle of squares. That's not even a thing, Gothos. You can just do that. You rush over towards the creature.
and I haven't done this in a while, sorry. Let's see here. I believe I want to... Did I write anything for Wrathful Smite? I did. So as a bonus action, the next time that I hit a creature, bloody blah, and it has to save a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me, I doth attack this wretched beholder being because I've developed a serious prejudice during my time in the Underdark.
Fair enough.
And I think I'll jazz it up a bit. Throw on a divine smite. It's a radiant.
That might hurt.
And if it's an undead, fiendish, or infernal, I get an additional plus 1d8.
What were the things? Fiendish,
Undead.
Infernal, Undead. You do get an additional 1d8.
And that'll be that.
Yeah, thing clearly looks alive.
Okay.
So let me just...
You rush over towards the area, smashing with your bulwark. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's been a while.
Bulwark.
Bulwark.
It's a fancy shield.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is. I just forget how to pronounce it. Smashing into the thing. Anything else?
Well, it has to make a wisdom check. Sorry, a wisdom save this time against my spell save DC, which you might notice is 17. Is it still 17? I feel like 5 plus proficiency would be better than that.
For what?
No? Sorry, spell save DC is 17. I just wanted it to be higher than that.
For your Wrathful Smite.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah.
And it deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I was wondering.
There it is. It's a 1. I'll take it.
You smash into the creature. However, it doesn't seem to be affected by your Wrathful Smite.
Just completely immune to that, huh?
Lee.
Condition immunities. Oh, I read the wrong creature. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, that's heartening.
And it's still weird that it's not, though. It would make no sense.
For it to be frightened, it's an undead horror. I don't know, man.
It feels weird, but whatever. Let's go for the rules for now until it's less fun. Pass.
Yo, Jiminy.
Like, okay, that's a saving throw of 500,000.
Oh. I attack it again.
Yeah. 24 still hits.
And I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna both do my Fury of the Small. Because I assume it's larger than me. Is it a
Yes.
medium-sized creature? So it
Yeah,
takes an
I'd say it's
additional
large
12
based on the
damage.
Did you
And then I'm
think
gonna
12?
juice it with. Yeah, because the Fury of the Small is my level.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
24,
then I'm
26.
gonna juice it again with a. Ooh, let's say second level. What do you call it? Smite, divine smite. So that's this plus this because it's second level, and that's and it gets extra 1d8 because we established that.
Also, you didn't roll that for the previous one, the extra die.
That's because I only used a level 1 smite.
Ah,
I'm using a level 2 this time. That's why there's 2 juices on it.
extra juice.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? It does take that damage. I think.
No, I think that's it for me. Because the bonus action was Wrathful Smite.
Yeah. Smashing into this thing over and over again, trying to get it frightened by you. Surprisingly enough, it did not get frightened. It's still weird that it's not immune to that, but whatever. At the end of your turn, I want you to go ahead and roll something for me, as it takes a legendary action.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well,
Dexterity save. Why is it always dexterity?
nice. So is this attacking exclusively me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I get to add my shield to it because I am a shield master.
Shoot, master.
So it's this plus. No, it's a natural 1 plus 4.
No.
So it's 18.
It's 18.
So no.
A natural 1. God damn.
What? That's DC higher than 8. Wow.
I will state natural 1 in these cases would be automatic fail.
Fine.
Oh.
Could have taken lucky. Anyway.
I mean, if you have it, but I think Trip did give you Bardic Inspiration. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but if you're saying that a nat 1 is
Nat
always a
1
fail, am I wasting
but
it?
like, I'm just gonna. Okay, natural 1 automatic fail, but if someone helps you, that makes more than enough sense.
alright. I'm just gonna. It's a d8, so. Plus 6.
Yeah, okay. Like, if someone helps you, it makes no sense why a DM would not, allow that. Anyways, with a strange sensation of your
So that's a 24.
Yeah, with one of the
By the way.
orbs floating towards you, you feel your body almost breaking apart. But then you feel an aura of light shining around you, your own aura, and like Trip over there singing a song in the background. It dissipates this thing, and whatever was happening felt as if your body was breaking apart from the inside out. Thankfully enough, it didn't happen.
I didn't like that. Was I going to be disintegrated?
You
I feel like
you don't know.
it's breaking apart into nothing.
Boom. Here we go.
Shield, you're supposed to protect me from force damage.
All right. Do I have to do anything at the beginning of the turn?
Yes, a dex check. Save.
Dex
Saving
check.
throw.
Save.
Wow, that's lame.
You're not in Gothos' aura. So,
Sorry, team.
you've been captured. Must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be grappled. You're currently under the grappling condition, which just means your speed is reduced to 0. You can use a successful athletics check to break free. That being the case, it would also eat up your action. So if you can hit from here, might just be worth it to hit it from here.
Well, I'm gonna
Does the
go ahead
restraint thing say anything about casting spells? I don't think.
You're just underneath the grappled condition.
All right. Well, in that case, what I am going to do is verify something here real quick. Yep, that's what I thought. All right. I am going to cast Misty Step rather than do all that silly checking stuff.
Cool.
And
you take your bonus action and jump around.
All right. And from here, I am going to try and attack this frickin' Greg quadruplet thingy. So I guess I will try and yeah, I'll try and hit it with Booming Blade. So let's go ahead and roll an attack with the Necro Sword. Fwink.
That does hit.
All right, looks like that does 14 points then. Plus the Booming Blade, I guess I gotta roll. He's been long enough, I've already forgotten what that... What is it, 12? Yeah, I think it's 3d8 now. Wait, no. It's 2d8 for the first hit, and then... actually, let me just look it up, or otherwise I gotta get confused myself. And then... before you know it, I'll be coming up with some sort of weird nonsense, like it makes the person giggle uncontrollably or something. Yeah, that's right. So it's 2d8 for this, and then if they move, then I get the 3d8. So roll that. So that's yeah, 8 points of thunder damage to the enemy as well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take a second swipe at the thing, this time without Booming Blade. That's a 22 to hit.
22 still
so, all right, so another 12 points in necrotic, and I don't know how good an idea it is to be here versus anywhere else. I'm gonna go ahead and move over here.
Okay. With your feline agilities, you're not able to proc opponent of attack, so you just move out of the way. This thing, as you slash through it, is heavily hurt and likely on its last legs. At the end of your turn,
Yay.
I'm gonna go with Toulouse. I'm gonna be mean to Toulouse.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Which
So
What did
I've
I
already
do?
used 2. I've already used 2. I'm just gonna start picking and choosing if I keep rolling the exact same thing. Toulouse, go ahead and roll for. Why are these all dex saves?
dexterity save?
super stat.
Dexterity save?
Super stat.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me a
Dexterity
dexterity save.
Okay.
Only a 16?
That is
Yeah.
weird.
Not enough.
Unfortunately, is not enough, but you got close.
Sorry,
I haven't
team.
even had a turn yet.
One of these orbs aims directly towards you and hits you
I'm
dead
dead.
center on your being. On a failed save, your speed is reduced to half for a minute. In addition, you can't take reactions, and you can either, on your turn, take an action or bonus action on your turn, but not both. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, and it'll end on a successful save.
Group up on me, people.
At the start of
Can you
your
repeat
turn,
that a little more slowly?
go ahead and roll for me dexterity saving throw, surprise, surprise, as these tendrils wrap around you. But thankfully enough, you move out of the way so they don't even touch you.
Very slowly, I move out of the way, mind
Very
you.
slowly.
Off face.
It's really embarrassing for the tentacles.
So with my movement at half, does my feline agility do anything to help with that?
It technically could.
You can use sprint as a bonus action, but as of do you get 35 feet movement or 40 as a
With feline
tabaxi?
agility, you can bypass it without having to use a bonus action, Gothos.
Yeah.
You just can only use it
It was-
once until the next step. Next turn, I think.
You have to. It basically doubles your speed, but then you can't use it again until you take a turn where you don't move.
Yeah, so Toulouse, you can definitely move your entire speed if you use feline agility.
Yeah, I want to use feline agility. I want to get up. I'm probably doing the wrong thing, but whatever. I want to get up to where's the thing at?
Leave space for Brecht.
Well, I'm gonna go. I guess I have to go around back.
You wouldn't have
You
to
can
use
go
your
over
feline
me.
agility. Yeah. You wouldn't have to use your feline agility.
But you're very quiet.
Yeah, but she can
Oh,
only
you
move
I'm
up.
moving super slow.
But you
Yeah.
just
Moving
like,
at half.
using
You've got
feline.
40 feet of you've got 40 feet of movement normal, which is 20 feet slowed, so you can use your slow speed and still get there.
Leave space for Brecht.
I can fly, you muppet.
Well, sorry that your token doesn't have wings yet.
Yeah, I cannot be bothered. Sorry.
A slight pause. Sorry, anywhere you want to go, Toulouse.
I don't know.
Just keep calm and stay as volt.
I mean, you could bust out the twins.
Yeah, well, I can't. I don't think I can use them both at the same time, but I do plan on using one of them. I just want to get up there and hit the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You
So-
definitely can.
I go up here and I pull out Gwen. Richard Gwen.
A lot of you keep getting 24.
Do I
24
get?
does it.
Do I get?
It doesn't say you lose sneak attack, so yeah, Gothos is right next to it, so for sure you do.
Okay. How do I roll my sneak attack? Where's? Oh, I have a whole thing for it, don't I?
I think at this level
Wow,
it's
so
5d6.
much shit.
Good roll.
Sneak attack damage.
Okay, you have it as a macro. Cool.
66 because we're level 12.
Right.
It's
Well,
every 2 levels.
I haven't done it yet, so it's what it is.
It is
No,
what
that's
it is.
spicy. That's a good attack.
You slash into this thing and you begin to see more and more fissures in the bones crack through. It's definitely looking worse for wear. But not dead yet. Well, not moving.
I can hit again, yeah?
If you have 2
Yep.
attacks on your turn, as your action, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I believe
Attack. Where's Gwen? Where did Gwen go? Gwen.
you do. 18 does not hit him for it.
Dun,
Slashing
dun.
in for the second time, you chip a tooth, but tooth has no real damage. It just looks funny now. I'm afraid you can't use a bonus action, so that's it for you.
It's alright.
Okay, it still has one more legendary action left. I was already mean to Toulouse, so I'm gonna just be
Bring
mean to
it.
Bract again.
Oh no, not me.
Do I roll at the end of my turn or at the start of my next turn?
At the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding
Roll
me.
it
So
up.
roll a dex save.
Yes, which makes no sense to me.
Damn
You're
it,
still
16
slowed.
again.
Yeah, but
The
now
fuck?
it's
No.
at 21.
Oh no,
But now
Gothos
you're
is
within
right
5
next to
feet.
you. You're fine.
Look at me. Helping the team.
God. Yeah, back to
if
normal.
everyone else were as mobile as me. No. What? Hmm?
Okay, loud fuck.
Anyways, messing with Bract again. I'm gonna stop rolling this thing and just pick and choose.
At least it's not a 2.
I am still rolling things I've rolled before. Okay, I guess I can go with this one. It's not a no. Oh wait, no. This is the one I haven't gone yet. Brock, roll for me a wisdom saving throw. I think you have an advantage.
Yeah, I do. But still. Oh, 21. Okay, I'm alive.
You're fine. For a second there, it felt like this was the most menacing, fearsome thing you've ever seen, but you got over it. So,
Okay.
at the start of your turn, roll me a dex save.
Do I see this coming?
Yeah. Yes. You saw like everyone else almost get hit by tendrils.
Oh, that is a 16.
That is not enough. You are restrained under the grappled condition.
Okay.
Speed
Well,
reduced
in
to
that
0.
case. Yep. Well, in that case, mildly infuriating. I am gonna use my Giant's Might. Giant's Might. Where are you? Well, if I am not gonna be able to do anything, I'm gonna be spiteful. Giant's Might. Flood. I'm large now. So yep. So now I am in Gota's area, which is nice.
True.
Yeah. Okay. What else are we going to do? Okay.
You
so,
can use an action to use an athletics check to break the grapple.
Yeah. Okay. So now I have advantage on athletics checks because I'm large.
Yep.
I think I succeed this time.
With the +5, you sure do.
Yeah.
You just like rip the tendrils away.
I could also just have raged. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, and then I am gonna fly. Gonna fly with me. Let's fly away. Do over. You know what?
The roof
As
is
long
30
as-
feet high, so you can easily dip around if you need to.
Yeah. You know what? I am just gonna land. Actually, are we using flanking?
No,
No. I always ask this, but
I understand,
I always forget.
but no.
Okay, I am gonna land here, so I'm still in Gota's area. Please stop running away from me. I kinda need it. And I'm gonna use my action search.
Yeah, still have a bonus action.
No, my bonus action was to grow. My action
yeah.
was to get out. Action search to get a new action.
Oh yeah, it's your class effect. What am I talking about? Yeah, you do so.
I am gonna attack the big log rather recklessly, I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Okay, because you're restlessly attacking, is at advantage. 22 does hit. That's not as much damage as I thought you would get.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing it with Great Weapon Master because I would be missing.
That's fair.
So, and then we will. Oh, did I roll it angrily?
Just to confirm for my fellow radiant damage user that just looks like it's doing regular damage.
No.
No, I mean
It
not
would
an
do an
increased
additional
amount.
boost if it
Oh, okay,
qualifies
fun.
within the scope.
Okay, so like a lot of my damage did that too. Anyway,
Yeah, I've just been jotting it down. I haven't told you to roll because I've been putting it down. But if you want to roll, you can roll. I probably would be better, I guess.
Why am I rolling radiant? I am, but because my sword. Yeah, I remember now. Another boop.
open again.
Yep, 25 does hit. Smashing into this thing, you can tell it is heavily hurt thanks to both Gothos and Toulouse, but now with you as well. It's, from what you can tell, already been bloodied as more and more cracks begin to form. It's not dead yet, but, you want this thing to die soon.
Yeah. Sadly, those are my actions, so, yes. That's my turn.
Cool. Thankfully enough, it's used up all of its legendary actions. You think. You don't know.
Oh,
Technically.
1, 2, 3, 4 turns.
Yeah. Or I could be lying and this is a homebrewed version of this thing. No, it's not. Well, a little bit, but Not really. It's still within the spectrum of its abilities.
This
Anyway,
is a
but no.
fuck you to the
It's got
module. He's like,
legendary
what?
actions, but now it has godlike actions and extraordinary actions.
no, I just gave it the max health it would have.
A dogma's
No,
fuck
no,
you to
That's
just
the
cosmetic
homebrew.
I'm gonna use all your enemies as they're written. They're gonna get the shit kicked out of them. Take that, book.
Yes. Honestly, yes. Anyways, the weird things around you begin to move. One aims for a wire.
Boom! It takes 8 points.
One aims for a wire and immediately dies. With only 3 HP remaining.
Alice review? Good. Okay.
I don't know what it used. I just accepted the damage.
I use Booming Blade, which does an initial damage effect when I hit, but also if the creature moves voluntarily at least 5 feet on its turn, then that procs the extra damage.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm going to make it worse for her, though. It rushes towards wire and immediately explodes all over her and Trip and a little bit of Volt.
Oh no.
You succeed, but at a cost. At any rate, plus 2 plus 4, that is a total of 6. Cool. This thing jumps the crevice of 15 feet and then just attacks Volt. It has multi-attack, which is not good for her. A 17 does hit. Natural 20 does hit.
Actually, about that natural 20,
Jiminy Christmas.
as I scroll down my list of abilities, give me a second. I have one ability named Runic Shield, and I believe I am
Magic.
still within 60 feet. It's not magic. I tell you, it's not magic. It is my runes. I am within 60 feet.
You good to go?
So I would kindly ask you to roll that natural 20.
Sure. And guess what? I'll re-roll a natural 20. Just you watch. It's probably going to be a 1.
1
No,
in 20
but it still
chance.
hits.
Still hits, but it's not that 20.
That's true. Okay. You know what? Just to be mean, I'm going to make them do the max damage, which isn't a lot, but it is some.
That's spiteful, man.
Vault is currently bloodied as beak and tendrils begin to rip at her skin and flesh, which is the exact same thing, just different name. She gets dealt 12, 14, 18, 20 points of damage. Yep. Definitely bloodied.
I guess she was down if I didn't save the crit.
Yeah. Not built for combat. They're quite literally for
You're the one I want.
additional boosts. At any rate, the next turn order would be the
Saved
other
my
two up
ass,
top.
though.
Very true. This thing really has nowhere else to go, and I've been mean to both of you, and I don't want this thing to be attacked, so it wouldn't run away and attack someone else. I've been mean to Brack twice. I'm just gonna hit to lose.
No, just hit me. It's fine.
Thanks,
No,
thanks.
I'm looking to make enemies. Plus 6, 12 doesn't hit. Plus 6
Nope.
doesn't hit. The other one goes towards Gothos.
Bring it.
Natural 20, natural 20.
Nope. And
Nope.
Sure, I can hit NPCs, but not PCs.
Like
Right.
Dogma, if you take
It
me,
only
at least you have
brings
advantage.
The dogma.
Nom begins to cast something to heal Volt, but immediately nothing happens. Nom then just throws her a healing potion, which I think he has 3 left, so only 2 now. She drinks it, and nothing happens. Nom then looks towards you guys. Don't think healing works right now. Eats a sandwich.
It's probably looking the wrong direction.
You the undead fiend!
Kobo.
Okay. Do I get to roll anything or?
Yeah, deck save.
Army charm.
Okay. Yeah.
That-
Do I get to roll to get rid of the charm term? That's what I was.
Yeah, deck save probably.
Index.
Natural 2, here we come.
Make a wisdom saving throw or be
Yeah.
charmed for 1 hour or until the beholder or other creature harms the creature.
Fuck, it's one of the bad. Oh, it's one of the rough charms.
No.
Damn it.
An hour or
Until I
until
get
the
hurt.
thing hits you.
The thing hits me, or anybody hits me.
Specifically that thing.
It's one of the rough ones.
Yeah, I won't even be coy. I'll read it verbatim. The target creature must succeed a DC blank wisdom saving throw or be charmed by the tyrant for 1 hour or until the beholder harms the creature.
Well,
So an hour or until the thing hits you.
and it doesn't get hit with one of the eyebane things. Kobo doesn't get hit with one of them because he's
It
charmed.
hasn't yet. Or he hasn't yet after the initial
Okay.
one.
Now,
That being
that's-
said, though,
that's just
you know,
okay.
It sounds like I'm hurting, but I'm trying to help.
Oh, you were gonna say something else, Doug?
no, I was going to say, that being said, it could still attack you. It just means that you can attack it currently.
Yeah, I can't attack this guy, but
You
I
can
can
still
go
attack the other
protect
things.
My friend. Yeah, I can go protect my friends. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I'll make a dex save to see if I'm tangled by tendrils. Is it?
Yeah.
I'll reroll that.
You've rolled so many natural ones.
Oh, you're stuck.
That's why I need it.
You're still restrained, unfortunately. Even with the +5, if you had it, you would still be restrained. But, I think you also have spells.
Yeah, I've got spells and magic items and all sorts of things.
Out of the
Seeing
wazoo.
Volt. Yeah. Seeing Volt hurt, and Nom Nom obviously didn't, have the, couldn't heal her. I'm gonna quickly whip out my wand.
Is
Throw,
that what we're calling it?
What's that?
You made a
Sorry,
joke.
dumb joke.
No, I didn't hear you. Otherwise, it probably would have been.
I said, is that what we're calling it?
Yes, apparently. I whip out my wand and throw a handful of coins in the air and give my wand a flick. And I am going to shotgun this guy to get him away from Volt.
Explain shotgun.
Basically, he's
I
doing the
have
exact
10
same
flying
signature
coins.
move he has now.
Oh, right. Oh,
Animate
yes.
object. Okay, so
Otherwise known as the backstabber.
3, 4,
Hit,
No more
hit,
is top of
miss,
the head
hit,
stabber.
hit,
7,
miss,
8,
miss,
9,
hit,
10.
hit.
Alright, what? Hit.
It would do even after roll.
Anything under 15 would hit. And I don't honestly think you need to roll. Do it anyways.
Okay.
You
1.
just click the same one like this many times. You missed 2, 3. No, just 2.
Just 2.
I just missed 2. Alright, well, so that's 8, so I'm gonna roll this 7 times. 4, 5,
Oh no, Andy made up
6,
jacks.
7. And then the 8th one was this natural 20, so there.
Yeah,
So-
you just perforate this thing until it's dead.
Okay. Not attacking Volt no more.
He did.
Yeah.
Say you he did.
Anything else?
I will use my bonus action to go ahead and mistily step into a very helpful aura.
Missy step
Yeah,
out
I
of
will
the
defend there.
tanglement, and you go in. Because no one is Oh, I forgot to roll for tripwire and vault. Captured.
What?
They weren't going anywhere.
Alright, after I protect Volt and poof out of the tendrils, I turn around and say, "Wait, guys, maybe he just wants to talk to us."
It's been saying things this entire time, just no one understands what it says.
He doesn't look that angry.
As you head towards
Something
your
trying to disintegrate me.
companions being attacked by these strange tendrilled creatures and your new best friend, you enter into Gothos' aura. At the start of this thing's initial round, you can definitely target the thing in front of it, which it will for one of you.
Curses.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it to Gothos. I've been being mean enough to hit you.
Crack snack. Let's do this. Hey,
Wow.
I'm not the only one to hit a natural one.
This thing just tries to bite into you. But it doesn't do
Nope.
it. Natural one, auto failed, breaks another tooth, looks even goofier, breaks its 2 front teeth. Now, if only it had a story or a song to sing, it might go on to Wall Street. Who knows? Anyways, terrible
Wish
way of
Slim
saying
Dixie.
2 front teeth song. Anyways,
What? Oh, it's trying to bite me.
now Gothos.
Ah, got this. Okay, yeah.
Not everything's about you, Brad.
Sorry, I thought I heard my name, but
I mean, is it a now? That being said, though, I'm going to be petty. I'm going to target the NPCs now.
so you're targeting yourself.
Yes.
So what you're saying is you're playing with yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
This hurts you
Shame
more
on
than
you.
it hurts us.
Yes. Even though I
Hey,
have known these NPCs for years.
Which is genuinely true, because they were in the other campaign. 4, I've already rolled 4. 4, I've already rolled 4. I've already rolled 2.
You're already able to
I am
6 you already
straight up
rolled.
Gonna stop
I think-
rolling this.
I think you've had all of them.
No, I'm missing 1, which is 10. You know
Oh,
what?
that's
10.
right.
10.
Why wouldn't...
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna stop rolling randomly, even though it tells me to roll randomly.
If there's only one left...
Basically, it states, roll the things randomly, re-roll on duplicates, until you've rolled everything.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. Anyways,
Dugba, there's a trick. Just every time you roll 1 point lower than the previous. So start at a D10 and then go down. And just stick to ones out you have already rolled.
I'm just gonna, instead of rolling, I'm gonna pick and choose until I've hit everything, and then I'm gonna restart. It makes more sense that way. And also, the creature
Not everybody's brain
should
is an
have-
Excel spreadsheet.
True. Oh, so the creature would understand, the things it can do. So randomly, honestly, makes no sense. I don't know if I've ever mentioned
Is it just
this.
like out of them?
But you really
Yes.
don't like this PDF. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be
Anyways.
fair, that is normal for beholders in D&D to have random.
It is, and I get it to a degree. Anyways, Vault must roll a Constitution save. Trip must roll a Strength saving throw, and Wire must roll a Dex
Just
save.
bypassing us.
And Wire
it's
just dies.
straight up ignoring you. It says
That-
something horrific. You think, man, I'm also kind of glad you don't understand it because it's funnier this way, in a macabre sort of way. It says something towards you, and when none of you say anything, it just
Oh,
targets
shit.
your allies in the back, shooting 3 of the orbs there.
We could just pause for a second, like look at each other, like the thing, and he's like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah,"
Oh no!
attacks them. We're like, hey,
Oh no!
No, baby. Oh, no,
Too bad there isn't
don't.
a way we could understand what it's saying.
where are these natural 20s coming from? Or where have they gone, rather?
With an additional bonus to Vault, Trip, and Wire, none of them pass. DC to beat, I'm just going to tell you because it makes more sense this way, 17. None of them got 17.
Yeah, well, we don't. It
Rip.
wasn't a deck save, huh? For these musicians.
The last one was. Because, of course, the last one always is. One of them always is. Anyways, Volt gets hit with a Constitution saving throw. Necrotic energy begins to overlap her body, and then she just hits the ground.
Like really hard.
Like, really hard.
So hard, man. Like, wow.
So hard she takes that saving throw from.
Silence!
Trip immediately then gets hit with some other type of ability as the orb hits his body and then shoots him up 30 feet over the chasm. Oh, that's not 30 feet. Let's make it here.
That's a direction other than up, but sure.
It is
Wow.
moving
Oh,
up
so-
that direction. Let's
So,
make
so,
it. Go ahead.
so what you're saying is he's gonna fall into the chasm.
Yes. And wire. Oh, this
Only
is
we had a character with flight.
He only had a character with wings.
wire. Then immediately gets hit with. I'm just gonna straight up name it, and I'm gonna straight up
That's
tell
right.
you that Volt, Wire, and Trip all have 50 health. This does 55 health. Down.
Yep, down.
And she just hits the ground as you don't really know what happened. The orb just hits her body and she goes down. And
This concerns us all.
on
And we've
Trip's
established
turn,
healing doesn't work. Great.
before Trip's turn, another layer effect happens as the tendrils move away, leaving Wire and Volt's bodies alone. Let's see here. I can't do the exact same thing twice, so I have to do one of the other ones.
For now, the tentacles won't grab Trip.
Well, he's flying in the air, and he then needs to hopefully an acrobatics check to grab onto the wall before he falls.
To be fair, he was grappled by the tentacles, right?
For sure,
The-
this thing can move him.
Ah.
I will tell you right now that the effect that he got hit with is a telekinetic ray.
Yoink.
With that type of strength, it would be able to move him. Basically ripping the tendrils if need be. Anyways, an eye forms around you and one random eye ray is shot from it. Because I've already used all 10, I'm just gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If you want to go, sorry, Boone.
Hurry, boom! You're just gonna die today. Should have a tune to that item
Four.
that gave you more health.
Boom, make a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay. 24. That
You're
seems
fine.
okay.
It felt like your body was moving through molasses for a second there, and then it stopped. Then
Okay,
the
so the
eye
extra hit points
dissipates
wouldn't have
away. Which is considered to be the target choices and Jesus was disappears. Yeah, it just disappears after the random eye effect. Trip on his turn just look towards you all. I don't really know what's happening. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say Trip uses a legendary band action and gives everyone bardic inspiration. Because I don't
He
think he's
does the
surviving this.
sickest mid-air solo that has ever been.
He brings out his guitar and let's see if he survives.
So wait, what happened to Trip?
He is falling into the crevasse. I'm giving him a chance
Oh.
to potentially grab onto the wall. His athletics is better than his strength, so I'm going with that. But it is only +4. DC to beat 15. So he needs an 11 or up.
Can I use my reaction to send Townhauser after him? Oh.
You don't even need to. Oh, so no.
Also, no.
Trip exhausts whatever he has on him, and thankfully enough, nothing is around. Instead of he takes out his guitar, ready to play his last ballad, and then thinking better, I actually want to survive. Takes the guitar, grabs onto the crystal, and then swings into the ground over here. He's officially out of combat, exhausting himself, but he's alive.
Alive? I'm alive.
Gothos. Before your turn starts, legendary action. I'm gonna go with Bract. Sure, why not? Bract, roll for me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
You're out of
wisdom
legends. Anyway,
Again?
still within my aura.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you're gonna pass it. I just want to do this before you guys probably kill the thing.
Okay, that is
you're
a
fine.
funny two.
One of the orbs hit your body, and you felt kind of sleepy. Then you got over it.
I don't sleep.
Oops. Gothos.
Okay. Do I have any bonus actions that are going to be substantial?
Currently, it would have to have a look this way. So, Kobo, and I guess Gothos, you don't feel that weird sensation of energy that makes you sick anymore. Everyone else still does.
Nice.
What? That energy that makes us
Okay.
sick.
So I don't feel what here?
You're not underneath an area of effect kind of thing.
Oh, is that my charm as well, or just whatever else?
Whatever this thing does.
I attack. Bonus for smites.
I mentioned this a while ago, but I guess people forgot, which is fine. I'll let you know what happens later. 19 to hit.
I'll just do. No, I will do a level 3 smite on this one.
I'm assuming you're doing to the skull?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So.
And if you want to do the extra damage, I've just been doing a +8 to the damage, you can roll a d8.
Oh no! If you just, just bonus damage.
No, you were complaining that you wanted to roll extra damage.
I was not
roll
complaining that I
damage.
wanted to roll extra damage.
No,
I
it
was
sounded like
wondering
you were complaining
I was
that
wondering
I'm not doing extra
if you
damage
were
with my
doing
radiant
the
damage.
extra radiant damage. That's what I was
No,
wondering.
No, it didn't
We
sound
never,
like that.
we
to
never
me.
talked about it. We never talked about it.
Just messing with you. Yeah.
Divine Smite level 3 is 2 of these, and then an additional one for being an undead.
You know, you can roll more than
that
one.
sucks.
Yeah, he rolled 3. That's more than 1.
I can, but I might not be able to.
You smash into this thing quite heavily. It's not at death's door, but you also expected to do more.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna use my bonus action in between attacks, if that's okay, to attempt to slow this
that's fine.
creature.
There's like a
With my
0.2% chance of that happening.
Yeah. The shove effect. Instead.
But because I'm a shield master, I get to do it as a bonus action.
I will tell you, you can't knock this thing prone, but you can move it 5 feet away.
Well, I didn't have another bonus action lined up, so I don't know.
17 plus 5. What was your
It
number?
passes.
Okay.
It passes. And then I will use my additional attack. 24, look at that, and an additional level 2 spell for the Wrathful, or for the regular old smite this time.
Yeah. 24 does hit, so you smash into it again. Roll more than one.
I would genuinely like to.
You rolled 3 ones again, technically. Smashing into it, you can tell it's closer to death's door, but you were really hoping for more. I did include a +8 to the damage, so don't worry about that. But I also would prefer you roll
actually,
more
I
damage.
get another one of these, sorry, because it's, you see there, plus.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I already did that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, I'm going with Kobo. Let's see. I've already used 4 and 7. Yeah, 9. Surprise, surprise, deck save.
So make a deck save.
Yeah, you have a +5 thanks to Gothos. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna succeed no matter what. But you know, you could fail. There is always hope. Nah, you're fine. You
Which means that you don't take damage, so you're still charmed.
Actually, yeah. What did that charm say? Does it attack me or damage me?
Succeed a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw or take 45 force damage. If this damage reduces the hit points to 0, body gray dust.
I think he meant the charm effect.
Yeah.
Does it say until you
If I
are
get
damaged
attacked.
or until you are attacked?
Harms the creature. You weren't harmed.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the fact that you haven't alerted me to the fact that you might not be an ally at this point.
Does it do half
I did
damage?
say, whoa, stop, everybody. Maybe he just wants to talk on my last turn.
I don't know. I've said stuff like that to the team.
That is true.
You know?
Remember that Gotos was the first guy blasting him?
No,
volunteering?
Kobo was. Kobo was ahead
Oh,
of
sorry,
me.
I meant Gobo, not Gotos.
Yeah, this is an R nothing spell, so nothing happens. But yeah, Kobo Gothos has mentioned that before. It would make sense that another person would say, no, let's hear it out. That being said, though, it is Boom's turn.
That being said, I almost got dissolved. And boom.
How bad a shape are Volt and Wire?
They are on the ground, motionless. They look Wire always looks pale, but they look far more pale, more gray toned skin, veins very visibly showing.
You were right beside Nom Nom, however, when they said healing doesn't work.
But
Both in magical form and in potion form.
Boom,
Well, it's
go
just
ahead and
magic
roll
form.
insight.
They can be stabilized with a medicine check. That's not magic, right?
You don't know what's going on with them. 2. I'll give you advantage. This is something you would have potentially encountered.
And you've got inspiration.
That is true.
You hadn't rolled 4 natural ones.
You can use your inspiration if you want.
No.
Okay. You have no idea what's currently happening. They are both down, but you don't see them breathing either. It's not impossible to bring them back, but right now you're not sure if you can.
And I mean, they weren't like physically attacked, or I mean,
They
I
got
guess-
hit with the red orbs, and then they just hit the ground. For Volt,
Volt was
her skin began to grow more pale, gray, and then she hit the ground for a wire. It just went through her, and she just hit the ground flat out.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and wade into the fight then. So I'm gonna go ahead and trigger Blade Song. And go ahead and run up here. I'll go ahead and sort of step into the space where Toulouse is, and I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself to the big monstery thing by trying to hack into it twice with the Necro Sword.
Yeah. You rush over towards that area. When you step here, that weird nauseating feeling you have went away. And then when you stepped here, it came back. And then you continue your frontward assault.
Alrighty.
Just letting you know what happened.
Oh, I guess we'll see what happens here. Okay, 21.
It's
Alright, so that's 14 points necrotic. And that's a really lame attack.
That's
So what does Bardic
You have
Inspiration do for me?
It adds an
Add
additional
1d8.
D8.
Do you have enough movement to be like under Brack's legs while he's Jumbo? That's funnier to me.
I mean, technically, you
well,
could.
actually,
Theoretically, you could stay in that space if you wanted to stay close.
I could move there and do that. I mean, I have to move out of space anyway. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and use the inspiration, see what happens. I have a feeling there's a low probability of success here. Yeah, I don't think a 13 hits.
No. You slash into this thing heavily, and it does look at that store. It clearly was your attack, solely your attack. Toulouse, Gothos, and Brack did nothing. It was all you.
You
But with
cracked
your
the
second
skull on
swing,
your own.
it doesn't seem to have hit quite well. You break another tooth.
Break
Anything
another
else?
tooth?
I've just been saying whenever you guys miss, you break a tooth.
Oh.
Anything else?
Whenever it misses on me. Anyway.
Actually, yeah, you know what? It's maybe not a good idea for me to be standing here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step my way out here. I'll go ahead and, if I were to land right here, would I be able to pull wire away just out of view?
For sure, yes. You bamf over to the other area, and here you no longer feel that nauseating feeling of something awful around you.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and try and drag wire 10 feet to right here. And then I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. Toulouse.
Do I have to make any saving?
No. The area effect thing was just an eyeball that hit one of you and then disappeared. You're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna attack with Gwen.
Okay. This thing straight up only had 1 HP left.
I roll
Oh,
sneak
wow.
attack damage.
Fucking split it open.
I honestly thought Boom was going to kill this thing.
Actually, I guess if I'd used Booming Blade, that might have worked.
That's
'Cause,
true.
yeah, that would have done an extra 2d8. But I didn't.
Ah, it's whatever. Yeah, you can do sneak attack if you want.
How do you destroy this floating necromantic skull?
Sneak attack damage. Very sneakily. I'm all like, no.
Yeah.
You guys don't even see it happen.
Toulouse, you dive in where it can't see. Even the strange floating crystals around it don't seem to notice you. You then dive into the jaw frame where it is, smash through where the eye socket is, smashing the crystal inside of its head, causing this thing to hit the ground. It does say something that you don't understand, and then it stops moving. The crystals
you were
around it
invited to the wedding.
also hit the ground.
I was trying to help you.
Kobo, I'm assuming the effect dies out if this thing dies. You no longer consider this a friend. Unless you want to.
Does the orb really
No,
shatter?
no, I
That's
don't want
disappointing.
Toulouse, you also have one more attack. I'm going to say also Toulouse, you can use a bonus action again if you want.
Are these things still like, wah?
Yes, they are still aggressive.
Alright. Where's Gwen? Gwen! Oh,
15 does hit these things.
alright.
Smash That
For 20.
yeah, with the damage Toulouse already did, you just slap this thing with your sword. And it
He
like
did?
falls, and dead.
Okay, and then I'm gonna walk over to yonder. And you know what? I'm gonna great weapon master this bitch.
Just stepping over the skull.
I'm hovering over the skull, yes. So that is 31.
Yeah, these things have 40 health. I'm just gonna say you throw this thing into the crevasse and dive. The true danger was the floating eyeball thing.
Yeah, I'm just backhanding them with the side of my greatsword.
Yeah. Honestly, they would have gotten one more attack on you guys and probably have missed +6. Oh, they actually would have hit.
That?
Oh, they actually would have hit. Oh,
What,
they would
you
have hit
want
3
us to
times.
take some damage? I'll take some damage. Whatever, let's go.
Nah, it's fine. You guys can. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Like these things, while being attacked by Brack, take swings at you guys before they get yeeted into the cave system underneath and then die. I'm gonna say Brack take 5, Gothos take 3.
Okay, I'll take 5.
Medic.
It's just a flesh wound.
Nom Nom quickly rushes over as combat is over, and Boom did say medic.
Yeah.
Oh, where did I
run
yeet
over.
myself to?
I-
I was more of a
run
joke
over
of Brack to Gothos yelling medic, but I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I can medic. Except I lost my token. Hang on.
I don't see it.
You
So
jumped
you
into the pit
might
to
have
go after
thrown
the
yourself
enemies.
completely off the map.
Ugh, roll 20 is being
Sacrificed
weird.
himself
Have you
for
ever clicked on
Phantasm.
your character sheet and then it just follows the cursor so you can't minimize it?
Sometimes.
That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I think you just yeeted yourself completely off the table.
Hang on. Reload.
I'll run over and see if I can help stabilize or heal Trip or Wire or something too.
That's what I was gonna do.
Well,
Did
I'm
you
not
spawn
very good
all
at
of us again? Thank you.
Yeah. You guys begin to rush over to help your friends. Trip makes his way back. He's exhausted himself completely. Nom Nom begins to try to cast healing spells on Wire, but nothing seems to be working. He does state, I can maybe try Resurrection. Not Resurrection, sorry. What's the name of the spell?
Revivify.
Revivify, thank you.
Wait, did they actually die?
No other healing spells are working.
Yeah, but can you do a medicine check, Nom Nom?
It's the first thing he would have
I'd
done.
revivify in the meantime.
Like, he checked pulse. It wasn't pulsating, whatever. And then he was trying to cast magic to bring her back, but nothing was happening. So before the time frame of Revivify would end, he's casting Revivify, which unfortunately also means he's been using some spells. He does eventually cast Revivify, and she begins to cough up blood. She was straight up dead.
No,
Yes,
save
single
your
flight of
strength.
bolt.
I'll give her a bit. I'll give her some health. I cast healing. What is it? Lay on hands for 10 points.
Okay. Better than dead. Kobo helps out Volt. Kobo, go ahead and roll for me a medicine check, as you would be the first one to be there.
Alrighty.
Unless you're just like trying to heal her. Either way.
I'm trying to roll. Hold on.
Roll
Damn it!
You
So
drop
you
kick
gave me your
Volt into the
computer
chasm.
problems.
20 hiccup for everyone.
We'll take the first one because I wasn't trying to roll more than once.
Double click.
Okay, I'll allow
I'll
it.
use I will use my D8 if I need.
You
Nah,
know
you're
that's
fine.
the rule.
Okay. You begin to examine Vault, and you can tell she's not breathing, but it's more due to damage on her body that was inflicted rather than her just straight up dead.
Okay, in
She
that case,
needs,
I would
at
like
the very
to-
least, lesser restoration.
Okay, so just my healing rod wouldn't work.
If your healing rod does lesser restoration, it could work. Otherwise,
Another D8
standard
points.
healing would not work.
Anybody else up? I don't have that one.
Okay, bear with me. I don't think you'll like it. I can't do lesser restoration. But no. Can you do lesser restoration?
Yep. This is
Okay,
like my
fine.
last spell, though, for the day.
Now you rest up. You're great. After this, you'll be fine.
I'm sure Volt
I'll
will
heal her
forgive
after
you
that.
for casting it.
It's not what I meant. Just saying that the heal bot would be empty.
Yeah. Our other option is, and I don't like it any more than you do, we let her die, and
Chip.
then I revivify her.
Chip just looks towards you, Gothos. Don't let my bandmates die. Oh, so this is like the fifth voice this session. Nom
His
Nom
lungs are punctured now.
begins to lesser restoration her, causing her body to, bone breakage and skin tone and, well, necrotic damage being dealt to her body recedes away to the point that standard healing can now work. You do see that there's a pulse on her frame now, so if someone does heal her, it will work. But Nom Nom's tapped out. He can't be the one to heal.
I'll dump at 10 points, lay on hands.
Okay. She also comes back coughing up blood as this does a lot of damage to someone. Thanks. Wire then raises her hand up as well. Ditto. Thanks a lot.
So what
Truthfully.
kind of
that's gonna
ballad
be-
are you guys gonna write
Yeah.
about this?
Yeah, that's going to be a metal song, right? Coughing up blood.
They use the wall to pick themselves up, and Chip does state, probably no song for this. We straight up almost died. We could write about it about your escapades, perhaps, but not ours.
Sell yourself short.
I
One's a
almost fell into a
one's
hole.
a power ballad, the other's a farce.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to survive an assassination attempt.
We're the farce.
I prefer not to die. At any rate, I will state that because Wire was dragged through the moss, there is potential chance that someone now knows you're around. You would be actively aware of that.
Threats. So I've noticed you and Boom and Wire. Hello, you're covered in a lot of spores. I've noticed lately.
Maybe like the
Boom,
last
you just
30
have
seconds?
moss
Yeah.
dragged into your shoes. Wire has some of it dragged onto her clothes.
All right.
Sounds about
Wire, how about you stand over here uncomfortably close to the chasm? Check this out. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing a prestidigicleaning.
You do
Just
so.
kind of,
There's no real reason for her to be near a thing that she could die from, but she doesn't argue. You just saved her life.
well, the reason for that is just to let the spores as they're magically swept away go down into the chasm.
Yeah.
Probably not necessary, but hey.
Easily enough clean, but regardless of any of that, things have been dealt with. Bracked Toulouse, you do notice that the giant eyeball creature thing could have been a beholder, just, its skin ripped away from its skull, which is concerning. The moss and mushrooms on its scalp are still there. Would it still be a scalp if it has no actual scalp? I don't know.
I think it wanted ours.
Anyways, you can tell that the other creatures that you killed or threw into a ravine, also had small remnants of mushrooms and moss around it. Whatever these
Oh,
things were, whatever the things are, yeah, not good. Not good at all.
If a character wanted to, I don't know, salvage something of value from this corpse,
Whatever you consider this thing, what fell onto the ground now, what remains are what looks like small pearls with no emanating light from them anymore, and a fractured skull, while big, on the ground. There's also the Gregs, air quotes, like nearby you guys.
Gonna carve out that thing's not really eye.
Yeah, add a crystal in there, and then the pearl little eyeballs.
I seem to be under the impression that that is shattered.
Thematically. But it no longer has that weird aura of light to it anymore. It now kind of resembles a pearl. Which just
Well-
means a ball that is gray or whitish.
And, sorry, broken into small pearls, or it's one big old pearl?
The one that used to reside in its skull is about baseball sized. The other ones that reside around it that fell onto the ground as well are necklace pearl size.
Oh, by the way, I do also clean the spores off myself.
I assumed.
Sounds like I'm getting some pearls and then reporting to Boom for a spore cleaning.
You get the, I think in total there are 10 spheres. They're not pearls. They just look pearl-like.
They could still be something.
There could still be something. That's true.
Hmm.
I'm just
I'm
saying
gonna have
straight
to-
up they are not pearls. But you head over towards Boom. Oh, actually, before you do that, Gothos, Brat or Toulouse, would you have gotten those things?
Sure.
Toulouse, would you have gotten some of those things as well? If you are speaking, you're muted. Or maybe asleep.
Might have drifted off. If it,
Okay.
I'll,
Gothos,
yeah,
you head over
you know
towards
me,
the
I'll share.
skull, and like it's already been ransacked.
da.
Because for
So,
sure
all of them?
they would have gotten a chance to get whatever was there first.
That's fair.
You could ask like were some of them. It's not as if you don't know what happened to them.
Oh, hey, yo, what happened to the eyes? Oh, come on, like I wasn't here. You know, I got a whole Beholder theme going on.
Brack,
Nobody-
can you give Gothos a few?
Act.
What?
You
You
got a bunch of fancy marbles?
you collected the fancy marble eye things that were from the skull. Do you give Gothos some of them?
I'll go through my bag, and I will pull out the ugliest one, and I will give that one to Gotos.
You
Now
have
remember this when we get somewhere that recognizes money. You rune worshipping.
Okay, you have one. That being said, though, Toulouse might have also gotten some, but we'll get there when we get there. At any rate, the team is now safe for now. You still have maybe a day and a half to get where you need to go, and so far, NPCs, though they are, half your team almost died today. And let's hope the remainder of today, which is still close to early morning / noon, still has a road ahead of them. And hopefully that road doesn't end too soon. We'll find out next time. has been the session for today.